hold on. I might have leaked something. I don't. Is there anything important on this page though? Like I don't think there's anything important on this page. Yeah, there's nothing important on this page. Oranguru, Grimstone, Mega Scrafty, Hydrapple, Garganacl. Yo, that seems like an evil stall team with Knuckle Pex, no? That's what it feels like to me. No, I'm playing I'm actually gonna start playing Trick Room tomorrow, alongside a few other teams because I'm about to pull up a Trick Room guide soon. So I also have found a Trick Room team, and I kind of stole the Trick Room team. I'll be 100% honest with you. Okay, let's mute this. Vertical scene. Here we go. I'll let you know. Well, actually, I can find it right now. Marble, Incense, Staraptor, Fervig, Basque, Ampharos. That's the Trick Room team that I kind of ripped from. But yeah, so the idea for today. Yeah, so the idea for today is Regulation B has been out for 4 days, but some guy has made predictions for Regulation MB. So today we'll look back on the Regulation MB predictions to see how correct or embarrassingly wrong I was. So the first video we'll take a look at is my hopes for Regulation M-B. Oh my god, my TikTok. I need to go to TikTok. Hold on. Okay, actually I need to have my second screen so I can see chat though. I need to get rid of Pokemon right now. Crazy if it sounds. I need my second screen so I can have my OBS on my other screen. Otherwise I can't read what anyone is saying. Hello? Will this go in? There we go. Oh. There we go. Move over. Move over. I think everything still should be pretty solid. How does this sound?
Drops on June 17th, and the first official event will be in the Pokemon World Championship. Here's my hopes for Regulation MB, and contrary to popular belief, I think that Choice Band and Choice Specs are actually bad for the game.
That's a good take right there. That's a
Regulation
W
MB
take.
Is to keep the power level at a low power level format. So don't include any megas that break the game, any legendaries, or any paradoxes. Secondly, I would like to add unique Pokemon that can add depth to archetypes like Rain, Sun, Sand, Snow, and Trick Room, and add more Pokemon to counter the top threats like Basque Legion.
Okay. Let's think about that take. I guess the only OP Pokemon quote-unquote that they added was Mega Metagross, but Mega Metagross lost two of his biggest options, which is Heavy Slam, as well as the... What else did Metagross lose? Heavy Slam and... What was like the other... What else did... Heavy Slam... Mega... Metagross... What else did Mega Metagross lose? Heavy Slam and Knockoff. Oh yeah. And then in terms of unique Pokemon to add, in terms of like unique Pokemon to add depth to archetypes, I guess Swampert helped with Rain. But aside from that, nothing. Actually, Vileplume technically helped with what's it called, Sun too, with Chlorophyll after you. So yeah, just keep adding it till yeah, essentially just keep adding it until we get the Nat Dex. But the only problem I have is that we didn't get anything to counter the top meta Pokemon. So I think the top meta Pokemon are still the top meta Pokemon right now. Like the King Gambit, like the Sneaslers, not Sneasler, like the King Gambit, Basque Legion, there's Garchomp right there, there's Incineroar. So like all the top meta Pokemon is still the top meta Pokemon. Um, Mega can be good, but not good to be honest. Just keep having and then start removing the strongest, most busted ones. How would that work? I feel like they'd have to remove all the legendaries first, no? We just got good support for yeah, that's how I feel too. Like we got Grimmsnarl plus Light Clay. Like that's so good, no? We have I don't know. I wish that this second point was much more uh defined. I think I don't know if Rillaboom would have been good for the format or if it would have been too strong. What do you guys think? Because like without Assault Vest, I could definitely see Rillaboom being played, but with Charizard and Mega Y, I feel like Rillaboom isn't as strong, and with and I think we need a Pokemon that can contest Mega Raichu X, in my opinion. Remove all Gen 1 Pokemon. No, actually, a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon are meta. We got the Aerodactyl, the Charizard, the Venusaur. Also, Mega Bulky Swampert supports our Caldon Raid. That's so true too. Also, because Swampert is a ground type Pokemon, it can also hit the steel types that Raid does not really like either. We have
Pokemon
3
that can
videos to go
add
through,
depth
so I'm
to
gonna keep
archetypes
continuing
like Rain,
this.
Sun, Sand, Snow, and Trick Room, and add more Pokemon to counter the top threats like Basculegion. But there's a big question on how Game Freak will handle Regulation MB, and there are two ways I think they can handle
I think
it.
the first one was very
is to add
likely.
Pokemon to the existing roster. This means more Megas and more Pokemon to try out to dethrone the top threats. But what I've noticed from playing in the Scarlet and Violet meta is that top meta Pokemon like Incineroar or like Basculation or like Rillaboom will typically go nowhere and stay somewhat at the top, no matter the regulation. For these
I mean, I think rotating Pokemon would be really cool though. But like it'd be a completely new metagame and I think it'd be so much fun. But I think adding Pokemon is so much more realistic in terms of like a logistic standpoint. But like I've seen some people say, oh, like rotating could be a possibility. Raichu is very frail, but Raichu's the only terrain setter which makes it very strong, right? So like I was thinking like maybe bring Rillaboom to contest it maybe
top Pokemon, players
in
will
terms of
always find
terrain.
ways around these counters, so the meta could get a little stale. The second way is to completely rotate out of the current new trend of Pokemon for completely new decks of Pokemon.
Yeah,
This would absolutely be a fun way to shake up the meta because you'd have a completely new roster of Pokemon and a completely whole new
dude, this
meta.
guy's
I
smart.
would love a completely rotating Pokemon base, but I think that adding Pokemon to the existing pool
This
base
guy is pretty
makes
smart. I
more
can't
sense
lie.
based on the track record of what happened in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so we'll continue that assumption here. Now, looking at the items, I think that this
Oh
might be a
my
hot
god,
take, but I
dude.
think Choice Band and Choice Specs shouldn't be in the game right now. I want to keep the power level as low as possible, and
Dude,
I've been
this
loving
guy's
how
kind of,
Pokemon
kind
have
of,
been
kind of.
actually able to
This guy
survive
should be
hits, and investing in
This
bulk
guy's quite
actually
good at the
matters.
game. Holy
Once
shit.
Pokemon like Fluttermane and Restricteds like Calyrex Shadow Rider start showing up, that's when I would consider adding the choice items as a higher power level format. But that being said,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Assault Vest will not be
yeah.
added either because it's primarily used to answer choice specs. The top 5 Pokemon in the meta right
Yeah, I
now are
think
all
the
physical
only item
attackers.
I think the only item here that's like overly broken here is Rocky Helmet because Rocky Helmet's like one of the few items that increase the value of Guard Jump and Guard Jump is already the most used Pokemon in the game. Um and it's still the most used Pokemon in the game basically. Just got the Master Ball tier with Mega Aggron Aerodactyl centric team. Yeah, I appreciate it, Labs. I will check the team out. Let me just type this code or I'll copy it and I'll take a look at it in a bit. Also, I just realized you have a Chaeryeong profile picture from Itzy? Is that what your name is about?
So adding Rocky Helmet would help nerf them and other physical attackers that rely on Focus Sash. My only worry about including Rocky Helmet is that the value of Garchomp will shoot up and will probably be in number 1 in the format because
Is that your favorite
plus
group?
Rocky Helmet is broken together, dealing 29% of damage
Itzy?
to users who touch Garchomp with a physical move. Before adding Choice Specs and Choice Band, I propose adding 2 lower power level versions of them. And
I can't believe this got
and
added
Muscle
though.
Band.
I actually
Although
can't
these
believe
don't
this
lock
got
you into a
added.
single attack, these are good general items that boost physical and special type attacks that the meta are currently lacking in with this type specific items. I'd like to add the Expert Belt.
Yo,
This item will reward
don't forget
strong
red card.
offensive types like
I think I
Ice type
have it
and
later
reward
on.
Pokemon with a lot of coverage moves like
Bro,
Arcaludon, Aegis Slash, and
I can't
Dragonade.
pick my
These are
Bison
the
at sea, I
last 4
can't
items
lie.
I'd like to add. I think that the Flame Orb and I think that the
Um,
Flame Orb and Toxic Orb would increase the viability on a niche subset of Pokemon, while Toxic Orb only
yeah, I mean, Flame Orb would make Guts users a lot stronger, whereas Toxic Orb would only really benefit Gliscor. Covert Cloak, I don't know, I wish they had a Covert Cloak. I wish they did add Covert Cloak, right? I think Utility Umbrella is a really niche move, but I think it's a really cool item that you can use too. I wish they added it.
really benefits from Glasgow and with Poison
Need some
Heal, but I
feedback. I've
want to
been
see
having a
more
hard
with
time.
Glasgow.
Do you have a poke paste for it? That'd make it really easy for me. Um, no. So what I'm doing right now, Labs, I have 3 videos. I made 3 videos on my YouTube channel actually, where I made predictions for the regulation.
Regulation
So I'm
Eric,
predicting. Well, I'm reacting
Regulation
to
MB
all of my predictions to see how correct or not correct they were. So yeah, let's see. You see, Regulation MB released 4 days ago. This video was 2 weeks ago, June 2nd. Same with this. 12 days ago, June 9th. This one, 9 days ago, June 12th. Right. What's the most meta Pokemon? Without a doubt, Garchomp, Whimsicott, Basket Legion. Yeah. It's so hot. Let me get my fan going. It's actually so hot. But definitely Garchomp's the most meta Pokemon. The most meta Mega is probably like Charizard still, or Floette or Raichu or something. Likely also makes Ninetales. That's true too. Yeah, it does make Alolan Ninetales more meta. And Alolan Ninetales is one of my favorite Pokemon. Also, my favorite group right now, without a shadow of a doubt, is Illit.
back in
I love Illit.
the meta. Flame Orb, on the other hand,
And
will
then I used to be a
benefit 6
twice stand
Pokemon right
beforehand.
now. Milotic with Marvel
But I
Scale,
still am,
increasing
but
defense by 50% when status,
I just
and
love Illit
5
right
Guts
now.
users that are in the game. Conkeldurr, Heracross, Flareon, Luxray, and Machamp. Given 3 of the 5 Pokemon are
As
fighting
long as you
types,
have Garchomp,
maybe they can
Charizard's
stand
not
a chance
even
at dethroning
that bad
Kingambits
in my
and
opinion.
Incineroars. I think that this next item is really needed in the game, and it's the Covert Cloak. Covert Cloak
I
helps
wish they
protect
added these
users from
bottom 2
additional
items in the
effects, for
game.
example, Fake Out or Rock Slide flinching, because the damage of these moves are the primary effect and the flinching is their secondary effect. Covert Cloak will basically remove any chances of RNG happening on damage-based moves. I think the
This would have been
introduction
a
of this
cool
item will
ability.
help slow down Rock Slide users like Garchomp
Or a
and
cool
Aerodactyl,
item.
as well as Sneasler and Incineroar's Fake Out, especially during a closed team sheet format or more specifically the latter. The last item I'd like to add is very interesting, because it's never really seen usage before, but I think it's a perfect
Yeah,
item
Zardos is
and could
not
actually
that
see some
big
usage
of a
for once
problem
in
with
the meta.
Rockslide
In
and
such a
shit.
weather-centric
Yo,
meta, the
Bueno
utility
Arthur,
umbrella
thanks for
protects
the
the user
follow.
from effects from
Yo,
weather.
welcome back,
For example,
QZ.
water and fire type moves
Like
targeted at the holder
Aerodactyl,
will not have their
Glamora.
power increased or decreased from the rain or sun, and moves with different accuracy in rain or sun will have their normal accuracy targeted at the holder, like Thunder or Hurricane in the rain, or even Weather Ball targeted at the
Okay, I
holder
need to see
will be
these
its 50 base
megas
power
and
normal
new
type move
Pokemon.
instead of the 100 base power water, fire, ice, or rock type move. Thinking about it, I think there's so many
Yeah,
cool
low-key,
cases,
I'm so
and this would be a
impatient.
perfect
I'm
time to
actually
introduce
so
this item into
I'm
the
actually
game.
so
Like even
impatient.
tricking a Pokemon to hold the umbrella
I
to
might
prevent boosts like a Chlorophyll on
for the next 2
Venusaur.
predictions, I'm just gonna
Moving on to
skip
the Mega
through.
Pokemon, these are Mega
I'm just
Pokemon
gonna
that I
skip
don't
through
want
them, I'll be
added in the
honest with
Pokemon.
you. And then look at all the abilities. How do you Poke Paste? Yeah, you make it on Showdown, then paste it, yeah. I don't know if you can paste it on uh on TikTok though. There might be some moderation. But let's look at the Mega Pokemon that were not added actually, or my prediction that were not added. Well, like all the correct ones are the legendary Pokemon. I think that's a given, right? Like the Zygars or the Heatrans or the Zeraoras or the Darkrai Mewtwo, etc., etc. I think a few that got added, but like for me, they were on like fringe, not add or to add is the Blaziken, the Mawile, and then the Phalanx, and also the Metagross over here that's peeping over here. I think Metagross would have been a little broken, but since they got rid of its heavy slam and knockoff, I think it knocks off Metagross a little bit, I'll be honest with you.
Champions.
Let's look at Pokemon to add. Or Pokemon, yeah, to add. Yeah, I think all of these Pokemon were added aside from Golisopod and Tatsugiri. Golisopod seems a little broken in my opinion. Its typing as well as its stats seem a little broken. Tatsugiri, on the other hand, I feel like Tatsugiri, I think his ability is like really unique, and if Tatsugiri comes, Dondozo also kind of need to come because of Tatsugiri's signature ability. Uh, and I feel like I still feel like Tatsugiri's main ability is gonna be still something related to Dondozo.
So, we got the Lightning Rod on Sceptile and
What else do I have? Regular Pokemon to add. So like these Pokemon, in my opinion, were Pokemon to add to kind of, like I said back during the first point, to either create more depth or have more counter meta measures for all of these Pokemon. Unfortunately, literally none of these Pokemon got added. None of these Pokemon got added, right? On top, Gastrodon. Yeah, literally none of these Pokemon got added, so this is an L take from me, I guess. I want Dondozo. If you want Dondozo, you're probably getting Tatsugiri. I can't lie. But yeah, literally none of these Pokemon got added. I'm so sad. Let's take a look at my biggest wish list. Pokemon that gain Grassy Surge ability. Well, we don't even have Grassy Surge, so I'll take Bring Back versus Seeker. I think I was talking about what's the other called? Versus Recorder. That's what I want to talk about. Which is basically the item just records your games and you're able to replay them essentially. Cloudslayer needs to be added for singles or ultimate. Dude, that'd be so toxic if Cloudslayer gets added again. Oh, especially without something like, I don't know, like a Rillaboom. I feel like Rillaboom handles it pretty well. Or like a bunch of psychic Pokemon handle it really well. But like I'm not a good reactor, I'll be honest with you. I'm just gonna skip through. I know it's my video, but I'm gonna just skip through this. I have like freaking ADHD brain. So what ability did Scolipede get? Scolipede got Battle Armor, right? So I think, well, I predicted it right, so W me. Or did he get Shell Armor? I think he got Shell Armor, but Shell Armor and Battle Armor do the same thing, so I count that as a W, I can't lie. Eelektross Mega. Well, Eelektross Mega was one of the two Pokemon that got a custom ability, so it was kind of hard to predict what Eelektross Mega would get. But even so, I think I should have put Levitate in terms of one of the most optimal abilities. I think Swift Swim would make Eelektross Mega very, very broken if it did have it. But I really do like the Elevate ability. But I think the Elevate ability kind of shows you how like power creep is a thing, right? Because Elevate combines Levitate as well as Beast Boost essentially. So it's just so broken, in my opinion at least. Next Pokemon we have Scrafty. I mean, I think it was a given that it was gonna get Intimidate, but I don't personally like the Intimidate move. I think Scrafty should have got a more aggressive ability. I think it would have worked a lot better on Scrafty. Granted, it does have double Intimidate, but I wish Scrafty got a better ability because my whole take about Scrafty is if Scrafty is running in double Intimidate, you're competing with Incineroar. And Incineroar is one of the few Pokemon that don't get double, or like, I know Incineroar only has one Intimidate, right? But Incineroar doesn't need to hold a one in a lifetime Mega Stone to use double Intimidate. You know what I mean? So I feel like Incineroar will like almost always be stronger than Scrafty in my opinion, and Incineroar's typing is a lot better too because because Scrafty is 4 times weak to Fairy, whereas Incineroar doesn't have a 4 times weakness. Let's see what else I predicted. Yeah, I kind of knew that Pyro needed a custom ability based on his stats. I predicted adaptability would have been nice on him. And then I kind of introduced a unique concept, but I'll be honest, I don't think it does anything for Pyroar. So I think it's like lore wise, it makes sense, but gameplay wise, I feel like it would just shoot Pyroar down if he got introduced with the Royal War. But I think adaptability would have also made sense. But with the what is his what is it, Mega Pyro or something like that? Um, yeah, he basically got a better adaptability only for fire type moves because his mega ability deals 25% more damage for fire type moves. So yeah, he basically got a better adaptability for fire type moves. Mega Malamar, yeah, I said the optimal ability was contrary, um, and I think just I think contrary does make sense. I think I said a realistic ability is Psychic Surge, but I think it makes sense lore wise. But I don't know how realistic it'd be, like, because once Indeedee is legal, I think Malamar is just out the field. I'll be honest with you, but contrary does make sense on Malamar. And then I had this reality distortion thing, a cool concept, but like, wasn't gonna happen. Barbarical. What did I get Barbarical? What did they give Barbarical, guys? I love Scrafty. He was my first. Ooh, that's so exciting to hear. I think Scrafty's a really cool Pokemon. I wish they did him more justice with his ability at Mega, though. In my opinion, I do love Scrafty. Optimal is F tier. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. No, I think I um yo, how you doing, Apricot? Wait, what did they give Barbarical? Did they give it Tough Claws? I don't remember Barbarical's ability. Champions? They gave it Tough Claws? Hmm. Okay. I mean, wait, what did I give? Okay, I gave it Inner Focus basically, and then
Constantly
I
active.
gave it Skill. I think Skill Link would have been really cool for Barbarical with the Shell Smash plus Skill Link. I think it would have been really cool, and then he learns like a Rock Blast or like Arc Thrust or something. I think it would have been really cool. Let's take a look at the. Was it this last one? Dragalge. Hey, look at this! Look at this! Look at this guy. He successfully predicted Regenerator. Oh, let's talk about the squid. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Malamar's not that bad though. Like I know it's outclassed by Staraptor, but people still use Malamar. You know what I mean? I, I don't know, but no, I do agree. Staraptor's way better, but I think Malamar's at least like I don't freaking know, like a C or I think it's usable at least. Unlike certain Mega Pokemon like Mega Meowstic, you know what I mean? They did get yeah because yeah, this was a W prediction right here. This was a W prediction. The reason why I predicted this is because in a lot of Dragalge's dex entries and a lot of the things that they talk about on Dragalge, they were talking about like some regenerative cells and stuff like that. So I'm like, I think regenerator makes sense. Gonna give it regenerator, you know? That was kind of my whole take on it. Phalanx, what did I give him? Should have given Defiance. Uh, but I really thought Inner Focus would have been a really cool ability on Phalanx, no? Because it fits his whole theme. Like I know Define is a lot better because it punishes Incineroar, but I think Arena Trap is just so cool because it fits his whole like Coliseum warrior theme. That's why I wanted Arena Trap. Inner Focus, I gave it Inner Focus because like I don't know. Inner Focus, I didn't know what to give it for a realistic ability, I'll be honest with you. And I thought Inner Focus was like the quote unquote general fighting type ability. So I'm like, I'll just throw it Inner Focus, you know? Haven't seen it used. I've seen it once or twice on the ladder. Phalanx is it really hard to use? It's probably because of Floette and Sylveon, right? And Wims, most likely. And that's the end of the first video. Let's quickly scroll over to the next video. Yeah, let's quickly go over to this video. And I'm just gonna go through this. Yeah, Absol Z wasn't even in the game. We'll see how accurate this is when Absol Z does get into the game. This was overall an L take. Staraptor Mega, look at that. Look at that. Contrary. I feel like a lot of people in the community would I feel like a lot of people in the community were predicting Tough Claws on Staraptor. I don't know. I don't remember my reasoning for contrary. I'm actually quite curious to hear it because I did predict the ability right. Saw a clip of someone swapping contrary on a no way. Wait, that's so sad. And then he just has like all my friends are dead syndrome, bro, because he can't even swap. That's so sad.
Of having tough claws.
Yeah, he's a good linking sweeper if you do it that. I see.
Those sharp talons. Though I've read that contrary on Staraptor may be its ability, and I think that it's a quite optimal ability. The other fighting flying.
Oh, it was basically a leak. Yeah, I called it because it was a leak.
And I think if Staraptor was given tough claws, I think it'd have a tough time competing.
Okay, yeah. It was like partly a leak and partly makes sense. Mega Garchomp Z didn't make it, so this is an outtake. Mega Lucario didn't make it, so this is an outtake. We'll see how accurate these are. We'll see how accurate these Z abilities are later in the future when they do get legal. Wait, this whole video is an L take. Hold on. Golisopod's not in the game either. L take. We'll see how accurate this is when Golisopod is legal. Tatsugiri's not in the game, which is an L take. We'll see what Tatsugiri is when he's legal. And then Baxcalibur is not in the game either. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Half this video is not even in the game. Only one Pokemon in this second video is in the game. Ooh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, hey, I'm just saying I had some pretty good predictions though. I was spot on with a few predictions. Yeah, you have to give me that much, you know? I was spot on with a few predictions. And there's like that's why it's called a prediction. You're not always gonna get it right, right? Because everything's in hindsight and all that type of stuff. But let's get into the battles today. Because I'm only gonna be here for about an hour, hour and a half more, I think. That's the poker pace for my team. That's the poker pace for my team. What do you mean by that, Boost? That's the poker pace for my team. I don't know where your poker paste is exactly. Yeah, I don't know where your poker paste is. What am I? Oh, I have an X here. Okay, let's get rid of this and let's go to. Let's switch over to. No, not that. This into this. Please stay 3 hours because that's when my shift ends. Can I let you on a little insight, Apricot? I'm gonna let you in on a little insight, yeah? So last night, after I ended my stream, right? I was working on the two videos that were released today for like 7 hours. So for context, I ended at 11 p.m. my time. So I was up at like 5 to 6 to finish, and then I woke up at 10 and I was working on some videos to release tomorrow. So I'm pretty tired right now. And then after stream I need to finish some videos for tomorrow. So I'm pretty tired. So we're probably only going to be here for like an hour today. But tomorrow when I'm more refreshed, we will have a longer stream for sure. Like a 2 to 3 hour stream tomorrow, because I'm gonna be using 2 to 3 teams. Oh, audio. Take a nap. I'm not a nap guy. I'll be honest with you. I don't take naps like that. If I'm being 100. I'm not a nap guy like that, unfortunately. So yeah, tomorrow we have 2 teams I'm gonna play. I'll showcase this team. I'm playing a Trick Room team here tomorrow, and I need to find. And I'm also building a team tonight with Mega Dragalge. So we'll be running those two teams tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Also, like I started stream really late today for in my time. But yeah, this is a Mega Eelektross team. I'm really excited to play this Mega Eelektross team. Um, Shout out to Mike Tanner who built this. I'll also put it in the description later if you guys want to play it for the video tomorrow. But so we have the Staraptor, Grimmsnarl, Sinistra trio in here. Question is, I think my priority is to try and take down the Staraptor, Grimmsnarl pairing. A common answer here is Eelektross. I can just T-bolt it basically. I think Eelektross Whims is really strong. Because this puts Staraptor in a position, if he presses Protect, I'm also able to just Encore him. I can look to double Staraptor too. I can look to tail. You can't see it? Oh shit. My bad. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know there. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. I think Basculetions is really strong with the Wave Crash adaptability. And Garchomp? It's either Garchomp or Grim here. It's either Garchomp or Grim. I like Garchomp. I do like the idea of Garchomp here. Let's run these. Screen froze. It's because I've reset my Switch before. Or like, alright, I plugged my capture card in and then I unplugged my capture card and replugged it. So it froze on the screen that it unplugged from, if that makes sense. Here's the Grimmsnarl Staraptor lead. I mean, we kind of expected this lead because it's a very common lead. I think turn 1, I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm going to Thunderbolt Tailwind. If he protects, I can look to Encore him next turn. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep it very simple. You can look to Light Screen, maybe. I'm quite curious what he does here. Yes, I am battling already, boost. Wait, where's the Pokepace for your team? I didn't get any Pokepace boost. Is this Protect on Staraptor? I'm actually quite curious about Protect on Staraptor. Is Staraptor the new Charizard? I don't think so. Ooh, hold on. No Protect on Staraptor. Is this Light Screen on Grim? Here's the Light Screen. Is he gonna look to Brave Bird my Whimsicott? That could potentially be an option. But my Thunderbolt is gonna deal a lot of damage regardless, though. Like, look at that damage. You're gonna close combat. Okay. And we tank that. My worry here, for the most part, is a Protect Spirit Break into this Eelektross slot. A Protect on Staraptor and a Spirit Break on Grim? Should I be worried about that? I think I should be worried about that, no? I think I'm able to just send off a Moonblast and then KO Staraptor anyways. I don't think Staraptor's new Charizard. There's the Protect. Here's probably the Spirit Break coming into my Eelektross slot. I mean, thank God I pressed Protect. Or Foul Play. Foul Play also makes sense. It's the much less used, though. The question is, I don't need a full-on send a Thunderbolt on this thing. Like if I'm being 100% honest, I don't need a full-on send a Thunderbolt on this thing. But I think it's better to set up Thunderbolt on this thing. So I can get the KO. Or I can Encore Trap it. Do I want to Encore Trap and like Giga Drain on Grimmsnarl to try and get more HP? I'd rather just get damage on both Pokemon, I'll be honest with you. I could definitely see a Garchomp swap here though. Or Gold. Okay, that's not bad actually. How much damage does this do onto the Grimmsnarl? That is with the light screen, though. I think it's some pretty good damage, I can't lie. Now that Goldingo's out, I do need to worry a little bit about the nasty plot coming out. And does this foul play kill? Of course it kills. It's Mega Eelektross. My non-Mega slot for there is a good trade for me. I don't know, it's just kind of boring sometimes when it's the same bonds over and over again. You mean like with the Whimsicott, the Eelektross, the Staraptor, Grimmsnarl, and all that type of jazz? Honestly, I think I can go Garchomp here. I think I can go Garchomp. And I'm able to Earthquake and protect my Whims, and then I'm able to Tailwind next turn. He might look to Reflect though, or go into Staraptor. Is this ever a Reflect on your end? Yeah, there's the Reflect. I wonder if this OHKO's Goldingo, and I wonder what Goldingo really does here. Cause like, does Goldingo press the nasty plot, or does he press like? Ooh, I got a crit there. No? That has to be a crit on Goldingo, right? No crit on Goldingo. Yo, Sajin, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I think Grimmsnarl was, a bit too much to bring, I'll be honest with you. Also, this Garchomp is so strong, no? Like, it literally just O-code. It literally O-code under Reflect a Goldingo. Like, that's how strong Life Orb is. Now the question is, do I want to take out my own Whimsicott? Like, I'm kind of okay with it if I'm able to get an Earthquake off and a Tailwind off. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This could be a Sucker Punch from this. Oh yeah, Parting Shot. Fair enough. Parting Shot into Staraptor. Unfortunately, I do break my own Sash here with Whimsicott. Yeah, unfortunately I do lose my Sash on Whims, but now here's a Sucker Punch too, but like it doesn't OHKO. I need this to do a lot of damage on the King Gambit though. Ooh, of course you get a crit on my Pokemon. Why don't you get a crit on his Pokemon, bro? I think I'm in a tougher position now, because he does have the Sucker Punch. I think I'd like going into Basket Legion here, trying to get the mind game going. Yeah, I think I like going Basket Legion, so I'm able to use the priority Aqua Jet and do that mind game with the Sucker Punch. Now the question is, does Staraptor protect or not? I think it's highly likely that Staraptor protects. And if he presses Bravery into Whims, he's dead anyways. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Speaking of the Protect, there's the Protect. That's a good move on... that's a good play on my end here. Does this King Gambit press Iron Head into my Whim slot? He does press Iron Head. That crit was very unfortunate, I can't lie. That crit onto my own Whimsicott was so unfortunate. Now the question is, can I win this game? Can I win this game? That's my question. He can just sucker my Garchomp here, no? Do you think Rough Skin damage is enough to OHKO King Gambit? That's my question. Ooh. Actually, I need to get rid of this King Gambit to win the game. I feel like it's likely that he Sucker Punches my Garchomp. I'm gonna Protect here. I need to see how much damage Aqua Jet really does with Mystic Water adaptability under Reflect. This is 2-ko? It does 2-ko. It might be a roll though. It might be a roll. Ooh! Such a nice play. Such a good play. Such a good play. Now I press this. I think I have him trapped basically. If he hits the sucker punch on my guard jump, he dies to Ref Skin plus Aqua Jet, and then Basculation should run away with this game. Actually, he doesn't run away with this game if guard jump goes down because he can parting shot Basculation into Brave Bird, or parting shot his own Staraptor. Ooh, it's not over though. You know, easy pickings for Garchomp. True, it actually is pretty easy pickings for Garchomp. But unfortunately, I took a lot of damage on my Garchomp though. Use Life Orb on Knuckle? What's the reasoning behind Life Orb on Knuckle? Ooh, if Rock Slide hit, this is really good. You just have to hit Grimmsnarl. You just had to hit Grimmsnarl there. You just had to hit Grimmsnarl there, and actually no, it's fine. Because it was Light Screen that went off, right? Ooh, yeah. Grimmsnarl never outspeeds, but Grimmsnarl can parting shot. How fast is Grimmsnarl's 60 base speed, so I want to Aqua Jet here so we can't parting shot my Garchomp. Or my Basculegion. Please Rock Slide, please. Dalid, are you in the chat right now or not? Roost is very unfortunate actually. Yeah, because that's gonna do no damage. I need to hope that I need to hope that Aqua Jet OHKOs the King Gambit. I think I'm in a fine position. Question is, does he for 2 more turns of Reflect? 2 more turns of Reflect, huh? Because last time it did 15 to 16%. I don't know if that's a high roll or a low roll on the King Gambit, you know what I mean? I don't know how this King Gambit's trained. Do I want to risk it for the roll, or do I want to play it safe and protect? Actually, I'm okay with risking it, because as long as Basculetion's alive, he wins the Staraptor matchup. I'm okay if he Sucker Punches Garchomp. Oh! And we get the roll. We get the roll. We do get the roll. This is the right play on his end. If my, this Basculation goes down, I lose the game. That was the right play on his end. But my Basculation stays alive. I can Aqua Jet, Rock Slide. It was a lot closer this game was a lot closer than I thought. But this goes to show you how strong Aqua Jet is on Basculation. You know? He's stalling the inevitable. He's actually stalling the inevitable. There's not much I need to do. I'm just gonna press Aqua Jet into his ass. And his Reflect wore off. Is he gonna try and stall this out? Is he gonna look to press Protect again? How do we deal with Goldingo? With this team specifically, Dolphin? This team specifically, you have Basculation, you have Garchomp. You have Basculation and Garchomp. Mainly Garchomp. You also have Charizard on this team. And I think, is Power Gem common on Goldingo? How common is Power Gem? Because I'm pretty sure the Nasty Plot Make It Rain Shadow Ball set's a lot more common on Goldingos than the Power Gem set, right? So Charizard can deal with it pretty well. Power Gem's on 27% of Goldingos, okay. True, easy money, exactly. Easy money, that's what they say. It says it's 27% usage on Goldingo right now, so I'll believe it. Rutsu-kun. Running Sash, Raichu, and Mega Eelektross, so they have to guess. Would that be so funny, actually? Do you have close combat on both Pokemon? Okay, guys, 50-50. Or not close combat, like a knockoff? Okay, guys, 50-50. But is this? Okay, this is a hard Trick Room team. With the hard Trick Room team, I need to run Grimmsnarl to I like running Grimmsnarl to play the slow game and try and stall out the Trick Room. It's very important. Mega Charizard just isn't too strong against this team. I like to bring Eelektross here. I think, yeah, because Charizard is not good because he does have Steelix plus Tyranitar. Um, Mega Steelix, bro thinks he's Wolfie. Yup. Second place Indianapolis Regionals Wolfie over here. Yeah, I think true and a T-Tar. I think my goal is gonna be to just deal as much damage as possible to the first two Pokemon, which I assume is gonna be Hatterene for Rig. Yeah, which I assume is gonna be Hatterene for Rig. Ooh, I can look to go for some Rock Slide flinching against this too. I'm gonna like hit a Wave Crash and then Rock Slide if he leads Hatterene for Rig, because with the Rock Slide flinch chance, I can actually delay Trick Room or completely eliminate Trick Room too. Hatterene Amphi. What does Ampharos have? Hold on, I need to take a look at Ampharos. Ampharos threatens my Basculation, so I do need to be a little bit careful actually. Ecolytics. How does Ampharos look? Ampharos? What are you running? Depulse, T-Bolt, Cotton Guard, Volt Switch. Why is this am I? No, okay. I need to build a Tailwind team because I got my. Ooh, yeah, that'd be so much fun to build a Tailwind team. I think like I could go. Ooh, not Aqua Jet. Like, ideally, I just want to go for the freaking Wave Crash here. But like, I think just Rock Slide into Eelektross seems like the much safer play, or Rock Slide into Grim. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide into Grimmsnarl. I think it's a pretty safe play. Grimmsnarl's gonna take a lot of chip from the Thunderbolt from Ampharos, but I want to set up screens as much as possible, you know? Ampharos doesn't have 180 special attack, no, it's like 165, no? Yes, 165. Whimsicott, Sinisha, Sableye, Pelipper, the ultimate support team. I cannot faint. I cannot faint. But yeah, I'm really worried about Thunderbolt into this slot right here. This is why I want to go to Grimmsnarl. No Mega on Ampharos is very interesting too. Can I get a flinch on Hatterene? One more. Ah! Hold on. Should I do the funny thing, guys? Should I do the funny thing or no? Should I do the funny thing or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? It's kind of grief, but it's so funny. What do you guys think? It's called the parting shot into Hatterene strat. You guys want to see it? Actually, this might be the best play for me. This actually might be the best play for me, actually. To get rid of... Yeah, to get rid of his Trick Room abuser. Bot detected. Yeah, no. This is perfect. This is perfect. Dude, imagine he doesn't have Magic Bounce. Like, what other abilities does Hatterene know? Like, Healer? Isn't that a Hatterene ability? Here it is! Here it is! Oh, no Trick Room for you, Hatterene. No Trick Room for you. Yeah, realistically, I should lead Grim then, huh? Because of this specific interaction. Also, no Mega Ampharos surprises me quite a lot. Unless he's like baiting me or something. Yo, another flinch on Ampharos would be kind of nice, I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? I feel so bad. I actually feel so bad. I feel horrible. Oh my god, Rock Slide is back better than ever. Who deals more damage to Garchomp? I think Azumarill deals more damage to Garchomp. I want to start setting up Reflected Light Screen right now. Oh, here's the Mega now. Well, too bad he's gonna get flinched. Too bad he's gonna get flinched, you know? QZ, do you use phone only? Or no? He doesn't want the smoke. Let's probably play rough into the Garchomp slot, I think. Okay, after this battle, I'll tell you my current setup, with the, with how everything goes. With the membership and whatnot. Because I think I have the optimal setup in my opinion. Flinch! Surely he did a belly drum here. Wait, I feel so bad. I actually feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad. Like he hasn't been able to move. He hasn't been able to move. Like, well, like, should I be feeling bad or no? A parting shot into Earth. Parting shot into Eelektross. So I can Earthquake and KO his Ampharos. This just seems so evil. It actually seems so evil. Get out Eelektross. Come out here. I don't think it Oko's Azumarill, but it'll 100% Oko Ampharos. Oh, whatever can I do with 50 freaking flinches? Yo, what's up, Connor? How are you doing, bro? How has it been? Oh my god. No, he is having the most unluckiest game ever. He's flinched every single turn and he missed a 10% chance to play rough. You can't be real. You can't be real, no? Actually, I think just Earthquake. I want to just KO both Pokemon instantly. I want to Earthquake and Thunderbolt. Female Bass, that's what I was thinking too. I think Female Bass kind of support seemed a bit better, maybe. Okay. This should KO both Pokemon, and should be game over. Oh no, Aqua Jet! My Rough Skin did more damage to his Azu than his Aqua Jet. 4%? Well, he's getting Thunderbolted. Yeah, I think this game's over. I think he should FF. You know, if he sticks around, he's a real one. Every single Goldingo main deserves to mismake. Oh, you hate Goldingo that much? You really hate Goldingo that much? I feel so bad for that guy. Okay, QC, you still here in the chat? Okay, I'll explain my current layout for Pokemon Champions. I'll give you the rundown, right? Give you my rundown here. In my opinion, I think it's a lot better. So, so the first thing is to buy the premium shop like you're talking about with the membership, right? Yo, Tevin John, thank you for the follow. Is it me or does Goldingo feel bad right now? I think it's because of Charizard and Incineroar Goldingo feel really bad. Because Charizard is still the most dominant Mega, right? And I think people still haven't found the right way to use Goldingo. Okay, but like I was saying, QC, you were talking about this membership here, right? The $69.99 membership gives you 1,000 box spaces, 15 plus battle teams. But the setup I'm doing right now is it's $69.99 Canadian, right? But if you get Pokemon Home gives you 1,000 box spaces for $24.99 USD. Now, that's basically a third less, or $24.99 US, or $24.99 Canadian for 12 months. So that's basically a third of the price for this membership. And then what I do is I also get the starter pack, because the starter pack I think gives you 50 more box spaces. So I have 100 box spaces basically. And a starter pack is a one-time purchase. But the downside of this is you only get 3 teams, right? And you only have 100 box spaces. But the upside is you're paying basically a third of the price for you're basically paying a third of the monthly price essentially. That's my setup right now. So I get the yearly Pokemon Home, and I got the one-time purchase $6.99 Battle Pass or Starter Pack. No starter pack, no way. But like, okay, if you hypothetically speaking, right? If you go on your Switch account and you get the starter pack, surely you'll unlock it though, right? Yo, thank you for the flower, the kid art and auntie. I appreciate it. Wait, what idol is that? Is that Wonny? Is that Wonny? Is that I think that's Wonny, right? Wonny from Eelektross? I think I can't tell from that small of a profile picture, but it is 100% a K-pop idol. I barely use home because I don't have any. What's happening to my game? Guys, you hear the music? Oh, okay, that's so weird. That is so weird. Okay, fair enough. Then you should probably get the monthly game. Okay, let's take a look at this team here. Um, I think Eelektross is a lot better. Sand team, you're not really running Charizard, I'll be honest with you. Uh, I do need to be a little bit careful about the Trick Room, and I'm kind of scared about Favig, I'll be honest with you. Here's the thing. I like Charizard because it gets rid of his weather condition. But aside from that, it's just a really bad matchup. I think Eelektross is great here. You can Flamethrower the Mawile, you're able to Giga Drain the Excadrill, and just hit Thunderbolt for very strong. The question is, do I want Grim or do I want Wims? I like. Do I want to match Tailwind or do I want to be tanky? That's the big question. Because I can match Tailwind so my Eelektross outspeeds. Most likely Excadrill. But I'm gonna go for the tankier route here. I think it's a lot better. I'm gonna run this mode. Yeah, if you connect your Nintendo account, I like having 2 champ files. Oh, fair enough. No, I have 2 champ files too. It's fun to have 2 champ files. It's not illegal to do that, right? Surely not. Here's the T-Tar Excadrill lead. This is the lead I was a bit spooked about, I'll be honest with you. But I'm gonna kind of just thug it out, I'll be honest with you. There's not much I can really do, I'll be honest. Think I'm gonna look to break his sash with Flamethrower. If I can get a burn, that'd be huge. Both Pokemon here are physical, so I'll hit a Reflect. Did he have any special Pokemon at the back? He had Mawile, he had Favig, Mawile. I don't remember his other 2 Pokemon on his team. What did he have on his team, aside from Favig and Mawile? Can't remember. This also could be Ironhead into my Grimmsnarl too. Speaking of the Ironhead, this is Soko. Thank God the Reflect. Thank God for the Reflect. Hey, can a boy get a burn? Can a boy get a burn? Ask and you shall not receive. The question I'm having right now is, do I need Reflect? Do I really need Reflect? This is the big question I'm asking right now. So why is the communication taking 7 years to take? Or do I need the light screen? I think it'd be nice to have it up for Sylveon, so I might sack my Grim. Actually, it might be better to not sack my Grimmsnarl. Why? Because I can just swap in Grimmsnarl later once Sylveon's on the field. I don't have to worry about it too much. Is this Sylveon? Sneasler. Ooh, the Giga Drain play was not the play. That's okay though. That's totally okay with me. Also, this is not... Oh, wait, this is not White Herb Sneasler. Because he didn't... This is Poison Touch Focus Sash, but he's in Sand, though. He's gonna get rid of his Sash. Huh? And I get rid of his Sash with Giga Drain anyways. What is this? What is this exactly? No White Herb? No Focus Sash? I'm sorry, I don't speak that language. Kondorio? I don't even know what language that is. But yeah, I don't know if I like that play on his end. I'm gonna play it safe and just press double protect. Next turn, I'll have a way better position than him if he doesn't swap. I think he needs to swap to have a better position than me here. Because I'll just Giga Drain T-Tar Earthquake. Now the question is, does close combat Oko my Eelektross? I think the answer is yes. I got him down to -1 though, but I still think it Okos. The great thing is I think Garchomp just goes through all this though. Like quite literally, Garchomp Earthquake will like deal so much damage to both Pokemon. Because he didn't swap, I'm in a really good position to just Earthquake Giga Drain. I know my Eelektross might go down here. That's a good play on his end. That is a very good play on his end. But we know that a Sneaser's going down here. Oh, I live. That's a clutch live, actually. This Sneasler goes down for sure on his end, though. I wonder what that Sneasler set was. I really don't know what that Sneasler set was. Let me get the starter pack and see from there. I think that's probably the best idea. Because you don't want to, like, jump fully into, like, deep waters and get the friggin' $69.99 monthly, right? In my opinion, at least. Is this ever Excadrill here? I wonder what he does. I think he's in a... Ooh, Sylveon. Sylveon's a really good pick here. But the downside of Sylveon for him is that both Pokemon on my side are faster. So I'm able to just dish out so much damage right now. And I'm okay with both Pokemon going down here. Because I'll probably chip both Pokemon down a fuck ton. I might be able to KO T-Tar actually. Also, he has a Mega T-Tar either. Like, this is gonna do a lot of damage that my Basket Legion should be able to clean up the game once it comes in. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bye-bye T-Tar. Like the bye-bye Butterfree in the anime. Use the Hyper Voice. It's definitely gonna KO Eelektross, but I wonder if it KOs my Garchomp. Whoa, okay. Okay. I don't think you needed to do all that to KO my Garchomp. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy, no? I don't think you had to do all that to KO my Garchomp. Now Storm subsided and you're kind of sad, and yeah, you FF, yeah. I think Hyper Voice would have been just fine. With a Fairy Feather, max special attack modest, if he was that. It's 50 bucks, yeah, $50 USD, right? I assume. Hey, we made it to Master Ball tier, basically. Hey, just gotta guarantee the KO, guys. Just gotta guarantee the KO. Just gotta make sure the Garchomp goes down. #1 most used Pokemon. Just gotta make sure it goes down, you know? Just gotta cover for it. What do you got for me? What does this team got for me here? Ooh, I was gonna say Rain, but it's Pseudo Perish with Last too. Because it's Pseudo Perish, in front of Pseudo Perish, Whimsicott's really strong. But the thing is, Grimmsnarl's strong because it has Parting Shot. One strong Pokemon I see here, I think Garchomp Charizard is crazy strong against his team. I think like Garchomp, Charizard, Wims +1. Basculation against Triple Ghost. Oh my god, Basculation's gonna have a freaking day and a half. I think I like leading the Charizard. I can get punished by a Politoed swap, I guess. But if I play this, I'm basically saying, hey, I will KO every Pokemon under the... I'm KOing every Pokemon under, what's it called? Perish Trap. Hear me out. On Gallade with Justified and beat up on... You know, that could be a strat, I can't lie. That could be a pretty fire strat. You know? Have you tried it out, Minsu? Is that a Squid Game guy character? No. I don't know. I haven't watched Squid Game. Thanks for the follow, Minsu. I'm actually... How's it going with that? Ooh, okay. Instant lead. I mean, I think I think I might be in a bit of a better position here. I'm gonna play it passive and look to double protect right now. If the Verasas presses protect, I'm gonna punish it by pressing Encore. This is why we don't want to make... Oh no, wait, he's gonna Aurora Veil. Oh no, wait. I think I screwed up. It's a Aurora Veil Gengar plus... Gengar +1, right? I think I played it too passive on this turn. It should be Gengar, Aurora Veil, Gengar +1. I should have Mega Evolved my Zard. Didn't realize this. Fake Out plus Aurora Veil. Yeah. Oh, it's Blizzard. Oh, I didn't get punished. Thank Lord I didn't get punished. Honestly, I just want to set up Tailwind on Whimsicott. I have the Focus Sash, so I should be able to live one. And I'll Heat Wave to try and take down this Frostlass. I think Aurora Veil there is really strong on his end. And I think I would have been in a much worse position if he did press Aurora Veil. I know you know this, but yeah. Of course. Dark-type Pokemon cannot Encore Dark-type Pokemon, you know? #1 rule. Just don't miss? Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? You can't be real. You cannot be real. And he hits Blizzard on both Pokemon on 70% accurate. That can't be real. I miss Heat Wave. Oh my god. That puts me behind. That Heat Wave is both Pokemon. What are the chances of that, by the way? Any mathematicians? I like Charizard. Oh my god, this is back to Regulation MA. I set up the Tailwind, and now I'm just gonna press Rock Slide. I'm gonna press Earthquake Heat Wave to no avail. Should I press Rock Slide? No, Earthquake Stab. Earthquake is Stab, so it's a lot better. I swear to god, if Heat Wave misses Frostlass again, it's gonna be so depressing. What the frick? He's running dual weather? Oh. Hey, but he can miss Blizzard though. He can miss Blizzard hypothetically. Hey, crit. Oh my god, I still KO Frostlass. Thank god. That's karma for the Amber. You know, that's true actually. That is so true. I got so many flinches on that game. Bro is trying to cook. He's actually trying to cook. Let him be. You know, Moneybags, let him be. You know, you have to respect the guy at some point. You know what I mean? The challenge is both Gallade and Whimsicott to survive, but Gallade the most important one. True. Oh, okay. I didn't know you can bring this. How do I position this correctly? How do I position correctly right now? I can look to Earthquake and... I'm gonna play a bit passive on this turn. Never mind, no. I'm gonna see if I can get some flinches with Rock Slide and keep my Garchomp open a little. I know I give him stamina, but I just want to see if I can get any flinches here. Because I'm pretty sure the Electro Shot is aimed straight at my fish, but I need to swap out Charizard because Charizard is the broken Pokemon right now. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get Charizard back in, I'm able to unset up his Rain. This Oko's 100. Oh, I was hoping for flinches. That crit did not matter. I was hoping for a flinch on the Politoed. Okay, I tried. This game is far from losable though. This game is still winnable. Next turn I go Earthquake Heat Wave. He's probably going to swap out Politoed into his Incineroar though. Oh, there's going to be Protect on... This could be Protect on Archaludon, actually. This is not looking too good for me in this position. This is not looking too good in this position. Because he swaps out Politoed into Incin, and if he protects his Archaludon here, which is his only win con, like, he's in such a good position. Does he do this? He doesn't. Hold on. That no Protect... I don't know if I agree with that play. As long as Heat Wave hits... Come on, Heat Wave. I know you're in there. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Yeah, no, he... Oh. I made it out of this game. One Protect would have made me lose that game on Archaludon. I double Protect, and then... Yeah, I double Protect and Heat Wave. My Napkin Mass at 4% chance, but I'm not 100% sure. 5... I don't know how to do the freaking calculation. But you know, I will believe it's 4% chance. I'm starting Driver's Ed tomorrow. I might be the only senior here. But how old are you, Moneybags? I'm not trying to, If you're not comfortable, you don't have to say. But, you know, I'm a curious man. No, bro, I am 23. I am the senior here. I don't know what you're talking about. I am the senior. You know, I double Protect to cover for the fake out. I think this is like a textbook. Okay. Wait, honestly, I don't think Flare Blitz kills my Garchomp under Rain. Earthquake? I'm gonna Weather Ball. I don't want anything to be missing, I'll be honest with you. I really don't want anything to be missing over here. Because if anything misses, I'm just gonna be so sad, no? Like, I'm actually gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be a sad little boy, so... I think I'm -2 on Garchomp though, so I do have to be a little careful. And Politoed is slow though. 70 base speed, I'm fine. Or 60 base speed. Which dark moves should I run on Incin? There's two dark moves that people run on Incin. The first is Darkest Lariat. Darkest Lariat is the stronger of the bunch, but the second one is Throat Chop. The reason why you want to run Throat Chop is because you're able to Throat Chop Pokemon who use Parting Shot or Hyper Voice, for example, Grimmsnarl or Sylveon. But one thing I do recommend if you're running the Throat Chop is that you actually have to run a bit of speed investment on it so that your Incineroar outspeeds the Sylveons and Grimmsnarls because they're all the same speed tier. So those are the two dark moves that Incin runs. Hey guys, we made a Master Ball tier. We made a Master Ball tier. You know, life's good. Life is good over here. We got the Kajima. What do I get again? Don't I just get VP? I think I just get VP. No? Am I a rich man now? Let's look at this. Eelektross. What? How do I get these freaking titles on? I want to customize player trainer achievements. How do I get these? I want to put like a funny one on. Oh my god! You know what I want to do? Profile. Submenu profile. Okay, thank you, Cam. I appreciate it. Edit profile. Titles. Okay, I got it. Perfect. Thank you, Cam. Yo, you know what'd be so funny? Like, imagine I farm cast form battles. I lose a bunch of battles, and I get cast form tamer. Imagine. I looked at me. Yes, we did win. But we won because he didn't see the right play on the one turn on the Grimmsnarl. Do it? I need to build a team for cast form though. Picnicker is knowledge. Do Picnickers in like freaking Diamond and Pearl? Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Picnickers in Diamond and Pearl. What else do I have? Gardener, teacher, hiker, giddy old man. I think that fits me, you know? Ninetales admirer, Grim. What's like a funny one? Camper, kindler. Ultra trainer, super rookie. Okay, yeah, no. What are these badges? These are just to flex? Sure. What the hell is these? An honor who has been used super effective with 300 times. Oh, lovely. They should add a special team type titles like Trick Room and Raid. Wait, they don't have that? But I'll be honest with, like, if I'm being 100% honest with you, like, I have not looked at the titles or achievements. I just play the game and I'm like, oh, notification. I'm just gonna click on it, see what it is. Oh, I got a title, cool. I don't even look at the achievements. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna do around 3 or 4 more battles and then stream here. Yeah, I'll do 3 or 4 more battles and then end stream. I have some stuff to work on. I also need a rest. Picnicker is good for bullying your opponent for taking ages to choose their move. Oh, that makes sense. I'm currently working on towards Lopney. Why is that, Apricot? Why is that? No, I'm just curious. What? Why is that? Okay, let's take a look at their team. They have double go. They have double ghost, grass, dark. Dark does really well into his team, or even ghost. So I think Basket Legion is strong. Actually, first thing first, let's determine Zard or Eelektross. I like Eelektross here. I can just Flamethrower Thunderbolt everything, essentially. And if Eelektross is paired with Garchomp, he's unstoppable. Now the next thing is, do I need speed control? I absolutely do need speed control on this team, against this team. Or I can run... Actually, a lot of his sweepers are physical. Running Reflect here is really nice. And then I just bring the Basket Legion Garchomp at the back. Yeah, I like this. Garchomp, Basket Legion is generally really good. Speed control is key. Speed control is key, but I think for this game, if you look at his team, 4 out of 4 of his sweepers are physical. So I think running Grimmsnarl provides a lot more value than running Whimsicott. You know what I mean? Okay, this is a lead I'm a bit worried about because this is not only Fake Out, but this is coaching. This can be coaching on Sneasler. Hence why I'm not gonna press Protect at all, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna press Reflect at all, or I'm not gonna press Protect at all on either Pokemon. I'm gonna press Reflect Flamethrower, so he has to answer. Now the question is, does he press Fake Out or not? Again, this is a 50-50. Does he press Fake Out on Eelektross or Grimmsnarl, and does he press Coaching? I'll be honest, I love Mega Eelektross. I feel like he's gonna Coaching more than anything here. Oh, he does Fake Out. Maybe he's looking for a KO on Grim. With the... Having no reflect here is a bit unfortunate, I'll be honest with you. But the positive thing about this... Oh my god, look at that damage! Oh my... The positive thing about this is we can go Garchomp. Garchomp Earthquake is super effective against both of his Pokemon. I don't need to worry about really anything. He could go Sinistcha Whimsicott, but I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I think I want to aim this flame... The thing is, I want to aim this flamethrower at the Sneasler. Because, just in case if the Sneasler has Sash, because we know this Earthquake's gonna KO Metagross. Hold on. No, hold on. Decision making is out the window here. I Flamethrower the Metagross because he has Ice Punch. A lot of Metagross are running Ice Punch to cover Chomp. No? A lot of Metagross are running Punch coverage to cover for Chomp. No sleep? Or no sleep? Ooh, Psychic Fangs. Okay. Not my best turn, but I scouted a little bit. I thought Ice Punch is standard on I thought Ice Punch was standard on Metagross. I think the Grimmsnarl play was a little unfortunate, I'll be honest with you. Like 100% it was unfortunate. Because I just lost Grimmsnarl just like that, right? Or not Grim, I need Metagross. How common is Ice Punch? Ice Punch is actually not common. 23% on Ice Punch. Interesting. I don't know which Pokemon has the Sash. I'm gonna Earthquake Flamethrower. I forgot about Whimsicott Encore for a second. I am so behind now. Oh, I think I lose this game now. He Direct Claws my Eelektross. I'm Encored into Protect on my freaking Garchomp. Ooh, okay. I forgot about Encore. Here's the White Herb Unburden set. I barely use Ice Punch on Metagross at the moment. Really? I feel like Ice Punch is good because you outspeed Chomp and then you're also able to just OHKO it. I'm gonna... because the Sneasler is White Herb, it means that this Whimsicott is Sash, no? I think that's a logical assumption to make. Because the Sneasler is White Herb, Whimsicott is Sash. As long as I don't get slept, I'm chilling. No RNG coming my way. Oh, this is really unfortunate. There's the Sash. I'm able to Aqua Jet this. Next turn I break out of my Encore, and I can OHKO this. Most Whimsicott are Sash. Yeah. I need to press Protect. You don't... I hope his Whimsicott doesn't have Protect. I feel like Fairy Feather is pretty common on Whims though. Why do people run Fairy Feather on Whimsicott? I actually do have the answer for that. Because Fairy Feather gives for a bulky Garchomp, like a regular bulky Garchomp, it gives you like a 50 to 60% chance of OHKOing. It gives you like a 50 to 60% chance of OHKOing Garchomp with Fairy Feather. Now his Garchomp's or his Basque Legion's out. It probably outspeeds mine. So it gives you a very favorable roll. I'm able to Earthquake this Sneasler down. I'm curious to see what his Basque Legion does. I should be like Dire Claw Last Respects, right? Dire Claw into... yeah, and then Last Respects into my Garchomp. Does this OHKO? Oh, hold on. This game is winnable. Because Sneasler goes down here, without a doubt. Hold on. Holding. He can only KO one Pokemon here. He can only KO one Pokemon. No! No! The Life Orb! That's so sad. That's so sad. No more holding. No more holding. Oh, that is incredibly sad. I'll see if I outspeed, but he should outspeed. I am very slow, yeah. I'm slow, Bask. You think they might remove and delete moves like Battle Changes? I think they will, like in the future. Maybe not now. Like maybe like after I feel like after Worlds they're gonna make a lot of big changes, or they're gonna make a lot of announcements after Worlds. I think at least. Okay, I'll do 3 more battles, and I will call it a night for today. I don't think they want to change anything before Worlds. I think at least. Metagross is such a good revenge card. I agree. Metagross is really strong and it's already really good at its speed tier. They need to give Scrafty. I don't think the problem with Scrafty Parting Shot is that you can just get -3 in 1 turn. I think that's OP. Sir, do you have a Mawile lineup? I do have a Mawile lineup. I'm gonna be playing Mawile tomorrow because I have a trick. I found a Trick Room team online, so I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna play it tomorrow. This is most definitely Eelektross team. Double Steel, Ice, and then Water. To pair with Eelektross, like Garchomp is just really strong. Just hitting those Earthquakes. I do need to be careful about the Earth Eater on the Earthworm. And Frostless might be a little bit of a problem against my team. Frostless might be a bit of a problem against my team, actually. Hold on. What if I bring Zard here? Like Zard, Chomp, Bask, Wims? Zard, Wims, Bask, Chomp is not that bad. Because this gives me a better matchup into his Frostlass, which he's probably going to set up a Roarvel and it's a bulky Lass, right? Like, granted this gives me a worse matchup into the Garchomp and the Basculetium, but I have Wims. I have not seen one Mawile since it dropped. Thought it could be everywhere. In my opinion, Mawile is more of a revenge killer single battle Pokemon. You know what I mean? Can I try your Mawile team? Yes, I'll show you the Mawile team after this. Yeah, I'll show you the Mawile team after this. After this battle. So, judging based off this lead, right? Based off this lead, I feel like it's like... I feel like it's Shed-Tail into Frostlass. I'm gonna look to delay my Tailwind for 1 turn. I want to get Garchomp in for... Actually, do I like this Garchomp swap? If I think it's Shed-Tail into Frostlass, it's not a good idea. You know what I mean? Use the Rock Slide. I have 105 speed on him because I have Wind. That's true. That's fair enough, you know? Yeah, I don't think this was the right play. I think it's keep Zard in and go... He gets the Citrus Berry too. Smart guy. This guy's a smart player. Yeah, I don't know about this play. I just did. Because if I assumed Last was coming out, why would I do this? I could Rock Slide Tailwind here. Oh, what are my options right now? What are my options? Whimsicott is faster than Mega Frostlass, right? I can look to Oko Garchomp. 120? Does a Wims hit 120? Wims hits 116. I think Tailwind Rock Slide's better because it's 116. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like this play. I don't like how I played the first turn. I use my trick room team right before I join you straight and mobile which I no way. No, that's the power of huge power. That's legit the power of huge power. Yeah, this is unfortunate for me, honestly. I played the game a little bad. I can't really blame myself. Well, I mean, not I can't blame myself. I'm the only one to blame for this. You press Blizzard. Auroraville would be really nice if you set up here, though. But it's asking for too much, yeah. Both Pokemon go down. At least if Charizard doesn't miss his Heat Wave, I'm in a fine position. Like, realistically speaking, I know this looks bad. I know this looks bad, but I'm in a fine position. Because I did get the Tailwind set off, I outspeed both Pokemon on Charizard, and I can Last Respects on the Frostlass. Or should I Last Respects the Garchomp to cover for the miss on Heat Wave? Because Frostlass doesn't really... Yeah, I think I cover for the miss on Heat Wave and I just do this. Moon or Gleam on Whims is always Moonblast on Whims. It's just a lot stronger, and you're not going to invest in special attack that much on Whimsicott. Who is this? Oh! Punished. Punished. He actually got punished really hard here. I didn't expect a Basculegion swap, but you know, we'll take the Last Respects into the Basculegion. Basculegion Mirror, whatever shall we do? Ooh, okay. I think my Basculegion Charizard runs me this game. I really think my Basculegion Charizard runs me this game. Potential Sash is broken on Basculegion, which I highly doubt the Sash was there. We need more Pokemon that can help snow teams. That's why we should have brought the Titan. You know what I mean? Bring back Articuno. Bring back 4 Ice moves Articuno. Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Sheer Cold, some other Ice move Articuno. I think I just make same play. Just gonna make same play. So Titan has 170 base HP, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, not Zapdos or Moltres, just Articuno. Snow Cloak, Bright Powder, Articuno with Sheer Cold, Icy Wind, Freeze Dry, and something else. Okay, I do hit the oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just freaking... you know what I'm just playing freaking Regulation MA at this point. Yep, I bring my Charizard, yeah, the Basculegion, the Whimsicott, you know, yeah, the Garchomp. This is MA all over again. Yeah, I'll play 2 more games, and then I need to head out. Ooh, this team literally is just an MA team. Is Champion Tier released yet or no? Also, so Titan has Belly Drum too. Beartic's really slow too. I think it's 50 base speed. Wait, I've played this guy before. Scrap XYZ. Yo, what's up, Skion Plays? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Okay, here is an interesting team comp, but I think we can break this down pretty easily. I think Eelektross is my mega of choice. I think I'm really worried about that Staraptor, really. I'm able to handle Staraptor plus Wims plus Basque. Without a doubt, I bring Garchomp. And at some point... Actually, the thing I'm really worried about right now is Tailwind plus Eruption on the Typhlosion. So I think I want to leave Garchomp Wims here. Garchomp Wims. But if I leave Garchomp Wims, I can get punished by Staraptor. What is Typhlosion's base speed? I already know what I'm running. I'm running top 4. I just need to figure out a good lead to handle a lot of his Pokemon. If it's Tailwind, Hisuian, Typhlosion, no, he outspeeds Eelektross. Do I run this? No, I'm gonna run Eelektross. If I get punished, I get punished. I can get punished by a Typhlosion Whims lead. Actually, yeah, it is probably better in Rain. Because it reduces fire type attacks too. No, actually, but the thing is, Snow increases Beartic's defense by 50% though. Okay, I don't get punished that hard. Whimsicott Goldingo I'm okay with. We're gonna keep this game really simple. It's called Flamethrower Goldingo and press Tailwind. We're gonna... The name of the game is super simple here. I don't feel threatened by Eelektross at all. Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Moonblast. Potentially Power Gem. Those are his attacking moves right now. So I don't really feel threatened by anything on his side. That's okay. Hey, guess what? Guess what? We handshake the Tailwind. How is Goldingo? I've heard it's pretty good, but given the meta, I don't know. I really don't know given the meta. Is this ever a swap on Goldingo? Probably. Do I cover for it? Do I cover for the swap? I'd rather not cover for the swap. I don't know what he has. Should I try an Encore? This is probably a speed tie Encore, no? I'm gonna see if I can Encore him into Tailwind. Is that my Whimsicott? Please say it's my Whims. That's my Whimsicott right there. That's my goat right there. Shadow Ball. That's okay. That actually is not okay. I lied. I completely lied. That is not okay. Life Orb damage goes crazy, actually. And an Okos. It picks up the Oko. This is huge. This is huge. I think that crit mattered. I think that crit mattered. Last time to Goldingo, I did around 70 to 80%. Granted, they're probably not the same EV spread, but I assume Goldingo doesn't have a lot of... I assume he doesn't invest in a lot of, like bulk. I'm gonna stall out a turn and protect here. His Whimsicott's gonna swap out. And I'm gonna Moonblast, which 2-co's Garchomp. And since my Whimsicott outspeeds, I can double Moonblast and I can threaten the other side with Eelektross next turn. That's why I want to protect this turn. Is it Basque? Legion? Most likely Basque, right? Just a Raptor. Ah, the bird. The bird. Here's the bird. Here's the bird with Whimsicott. Show me Dragon Claw. Oh. Roselli Berry. Wait, because he ran the bird, it should be Earthquake. No, it can't be Earthquake, because I have Elevate. Stomping Tantrum. What? Does he not know Eelektross' ability? Does this guy not know Eelektross' ability? Hello? 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 Does this guy not know Eelektross' ability? Should I run Protect on Trick Room Eelektross? Because right now I'm running 4 attacks. I think Protect on Trick Room Eelektross makes sense. 32 special attack. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, thank you for the calc right there. I never Oko with it. I never Oko with Mega Eelektross Flamethrower. Thank you for the calc, Mega Starmie Zealot. Zealot? Zealot? I don't know, actually. That's some damage right there. I mean, I'm just gonna stay out until both my Pokemon go down at this point. I set up another Tailwind right now. Oh no, my Eelektross. Wait, is it with Modest too? My Starmie, it doesn't look like the calc is with Modest, but still, I don't think it OHKOs with Mod. Wait, I think it does OHKO with Modest on Ultra High Roll. Because his Goldingo was Life Orb. Can you get the Modest calc from me, Starmie? I'd appreciate it. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Staraptor. It might protect, but oh yeah, oh my god. Press the Tailwind. Like, I feel like the Staraptor is gonna press protect, or he can fake Tears here with his I don't think fake tears is a good idea. I think it's protect and double. Actually, he's in a really bad position here. Because guess, like, I can just encore him now. I can encore the Strapper now. So I think he's in a bad position. Best... Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, that was a misplay, though. Because now we can encore Strapper because he has no Tailwind. Right, right. If I get an ultra high roll, basically. If I basically get the high roll. But yeah, no, the reason why I messed up here is because I have faster whims now, so I can encore the Strapper to protect. And like, my only priority right now is to deal with the Whimsicott. Yo, thank you for the calculation, Mega Starmie. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, my only priority right now is to deal with this Whimsicott. I'm gonna encore him into protect. His best option is to double protect. Really? Dude, sometimes, like, I freaking hate doing calcs, I can't lie. I can't lie. Calcs are low-key annoying. Oh, he protected himself from his own fake tears. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, this is good game. GG's. I don't know what he could have done on that turn. Because if he tailwinds, if we match tailwind, I don't know. Because if we match tailwind there, he should close combat my Eelektross. I don't know. I think he was screwed anyway. Any which way. I've definitely played this guy before though. What? How much elo am I getting? I think I'm getting enough. I think I'm getting quite a lot of elo. I would have CC Eelektross? Why CC on Eelektross? You're running physical Eelektross on your team? JIK. What do you got for me, JIK? Ooh, Rain. 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 Protect, Blast. Yeah, I think Tailwind CC was the best option. But then at that point, I encore the Staraptor into CC, I go into my Basket Legion. Yeah. And then I KO the Whimsicott, and then he can't handle the Basque. Okay. Honestly, I think it's a Charizard game. I really think it's a Charizard game. Into Rain? I think Charizard... I need to get rid of his Rain. Actually, no. I remember the calc. I remember the calc. No, no, no. I remember the calc. Tailwind? Okay, here's the calc on my Eelektross here. Tailwind on Whimsicott outspeed creeps Mega Swampert Swift Swim. I'm running a goofy eel team. Arrow plus eel. Discharge to open my arrow for this plus... Wait, that is so crazy. That is such a crazy tech. And then do you just spam discharge and then you have like, I don't know, like a Garchomp next to you? This is a really good lead for me. Drizzle. He must be surprised that I'm letting him run Drizzle. I think my best play is to double the Pelipper. Get rid of his... Just don't let him Tailwinds. I don't want this Pelipper to press Tailwind, otherwise the plan all goes to mess. I hope I press Mega on Eelektross. I really hope I press Mega on Eelektross. Don't know if I pressed the Mega Evolution. Well, they didn't switch to Swamp. Massive W's. We'd love to see it. No Swamp switch. That also makes sense. I was worried about this play too. But Hey, we get the Moonblast off at least. Oh my god. Okay, that crit. Dude, I am critting left and right. Yeah, here's the unfortunate part. This is the part I am really worried about, the Tailwind. Because if he goes into Swamp now, oh my Jesus. I need to look to stall somehow. I do need to look to stall. I think I pressed Giga Drain into one slot. Like, I honestly think I pressed Giga Drain into one slot. No, I think I need to match... Wait, I'm gonna match Tailwind and press Giga Drain into this Pal slot. Otherwise, my Whimsicott goes down. Oh my god. Show me Swampert. Dude, if I saw Swampert there, oh my god, I would have been so happy. Oh my god, I saw the swap for a second, I got so happy. I'm like, no way. Oh yeah, here's the Magagacha from the Sinistra. Of course you get a crit, you know. I can look... I'm gonna try and take out the Archaludon. What do I do here? What do I do here? In this position, what do I do? I can look to just Moonblast straight up the Archaludon, but I think I want to get a better position and bring like Basculegion in. I feel like it's a low likelihood he presses Magagacha here. We know his last Pokemon is Swampert. I need to preserve the Whimsicott too. Actually, you know what I can do? I can look to double protect Scout. Because I do have the the advantage on Tailwind. I have one... We staggered our Tailwind, so I do have Tailwind advantage. I should see like Rage Powder and then Flash Cannon to Whims maybe? Yeah, there's the Flash Cannon to Whimsicott. Is this just Magagacha? Okay. Now, this is very awkward because of this Magagacha, I can't bring in my Basculegion at all. I need to go into Garchomp. And because I'm under Rain, I can't Flamethrower the Sinistra, can I? I can't Flamethrower this guy, can I? Is this... But like, I think it still does the most damage. I think Flamethrower still does the most damage here. As unfortunate as it sounds. Here's my Garchomp. Oh my god. Can I get a burn? It learns Dragon Pulse? What learns Dragon Pulse? The Archaludon? But I know the Archaludon's never... Oh, the Eel? I know, but... I'm trying a Flamethrower right now. I think it's a lot better to cover for... There's grass types in general, but not really in Rain right now. I think bringing Charizard is better for Rain. I honestly think bringing Charizard is better for Rain. I'm testing Eelektross against Rain right now, though. And I'll be honest, it's not looking too hot. I need to look to protect. I do have the advantage, though. I tried Coil plus Super Slam with Eelektross until I realized... or a ground type. How does it work with Lightning Rod, actually? This is gonna be a very messy game, if anything. It is gonna be a very, very messy game. I think Charizard was most definitely the best option, though. Can you miss Magagacha? Oh, no. No rain makes my position look a lot better. I'm gonna see if I can Earthquake Flamethrower. This could be a Pallet Burst switch. Oh, I don't think I played this right. If my Eel goes down, I lose to Swampert. I need to hope they target my Garchomp. I know Cybertron used it with many. Ooh. Wait, that seems a lot of fun. That seems like a lot of fun, no? I get a crit. I get bailed by crit, no? Oh my, I get freaking bailed by crit. Oh no, I feel bad. I feel bad. I get bailed. I bailed by crit. I mean, to be fair, I've done so much. Like, I've hit him so many more times, right, in this game, so I have a higher likelihood of getting a crit. Now, what I do? Ooh, actually, though, the Rage Powder is really scary on the. The Rage Powder is really scary on the Sinistcha now. Yo, what's up, Colossus? How you doing? What is up, bro? Yeah, no, the Rage Powder on Sinistcha is really scary. I need to eliminate this Sinistcha ASAP. I need to keep my Eelektross alive. Okay, let me think about this. I need to find a safe switching into Basket Legion and Whimsicott. Or just Basket Legion. Is this a free swap into Basket Legion right now? I'm good. The stream's going pretty well, I'll be honest with you, Colossus. It's going pretty... Oh my god, I have to make a decision. I'm gonna try the Basket Legion swap here. This is a risky swap, but I think it's highly likely that I Mega Ice Punches my Garchomp more than anything. Are you a Pokemon Champions Enjoyer, Colossus? I think it's more likely he Ice Punches my Garchomp. Right? Or Wave Crash, same thing. Okay. That crit mattered! Just kidding, that crit did not matter. I have a pretty solid position. I really do have a really solid position. As long as it doesn't OHKO? Okay, and no burn? No burn? No burn, please? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I can play Whimsicott here. I can look to Tailwind Last Respects to Sinistcha. We might have made it out with the skin of our teeth, bro. If I get rid of the Sinistcha, I think I win the game. I need to get rid of Sinistcha to win the game. Because my Mega Eelektross speed creeps Swampert by 2 base points under Tailwind. Yeah, I started with the mobile release. Basically never played singles, so there's so much I've learned. I've been maining Pokemon Go. You've been playing doubles? Hold on. How much does Last Respects do? No! Oh my god, he hits my Whimsicott. That's so huge. Please OHKO. Wait! It increases base power Last Respects? This should OHKO now? It increased the base power? GG's! GG's! GG's, I think it's GG's, I think it's GG's. Because Eelektross just presses Giga Drain now. Oh my god. Eelektross just presses Giga Drain now. Under the Tailwind? Oh my god, it's over. I'll just press I'll just press Last Respects. It's over. We speed creep Mega Swampert. Actually, no, we speed creep Adamant Mega Swampert, not Jolly's. Okay, thank god. Okay. Whew. Never played doubles. Gotcha. How you enjoying doubles so far, Colossus? Dude, that was a crazy game to win. That was a crazy game to win. It came into play. It actually did come into play. The Tailwind against the Swamperts. Just yo, Mega Starmie's Z-Lot. Thank you for the follow. Okay, this is a random question, but Mega Starmie, sorry. Mega Starmie, do you play Hypixel Skyblock at all? Is that where Zealot comes from? I appreciate it, Skion. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Wait, that was supposed to be my last game. Okay, whatever. We'll play one more. I mean, we're already in it. We might as well play this. This is LG, guys. This is the last game. Zealot kind of means fanatic. You should. Oh, I see. Bro, I'll be honest with you. Like, in in Hypixel Skyblock, if when you get into this like end island, there's like enderman called like Zealot. So I'm like, that's like the only thing I understand about Zealot. I'll be honest with you. The first question I have here is Eelektross or Charizard? Do I like Eelektross or Charizard here? I think Eelektross without a doubt, with the amount of freaking water and flying types he has. What about Whimsicott? Whimsicott or Grimmsnarl is the next choice I have. And I think Whimsicott is much better. I'll bring Garchomp too. Mega opposing Mega Starmie spotted. You think he brings his Starmie? Enjoying very much, even though I lose more than I win at the moment. Trying to build a team on my own. I think I'm learning something every match. Yo, that's good to hear. Yo, speaking of team building though, I'm gonna be releasing a team building guide on my YouTube channel. Let me check the calendar. I think in 2 or 3 days. So I recommend you check that out. I think it's in 2 or 3. Let me check the calendar. Actually, I need to get to battling, but it is definitely in this week for sure. Oh, this is definitely Mega Dragonite. 07 Starmie. I should just double protect to cover. Can I look to get a better position here by getting Garchomp in? This could also be coaching Dragonite too with this lead. Yo, Soft, I appreciate the follow. I still can't get over how unhit dude, Mega Storm is hilarious. Look at Patrick Star, you know? Last thing was that Charizard's drought doesn't end normally, so I lost the match against a weather boosted. No, Charizard's drought does end normally after 5 turns. It does end normally after 5 turns. Did you release the Rain Team video? I did release the Rain Team video at 9 AM today on the channel. And then I'll release this video tomorrow. This Mega Eelektross team video tomorrow. Wait, what did the Dragonite do? I didn't even see what the Dragonite did. I want to get rid of the Dragonite's multi-scale more than anything. Wait, what if I... hold on, I can Encore Sneasler into Fake Out, no? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I was thinking about it, I'm like, I want a Tailwind here, but Sneasler's really risky. But I can just Encore him into Fake Out. Useless Sneasler. Wait, I can Encore Dragonite into Tailwind. This is good. This is really nice. We get rid of his multi-skill here too. Okay, who do I think is gonna swap into his team? I think running Thunderbolt on the Sneasler start's not bad. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna... Should I Thunder... If it's Arcaludon, it might be a bit of a problem. I'm just gonna hit a Flamethrower here just to... No, that's a... Odds... Oh, it's a 50-50 odds-wise, actually, who he goes into. But given he has Sneasler... Dragonite? I'm gonna Flamethrower, and then Encore the D-Knight. It's a 50-50 on who the Sneasler switches out into. I don't really know who he switches out into. That's a good Flamethrower right there. That's a good Flamethrower right there. Dude, freaking Encore is such a good move. That's a really good Flamethrower. I know it doesn't deal that much damage, but we have to slowly chip the Arcaludon down. And now I'm freely able to press the Tailwind. Is Dragon... I have no clue who his Rain Setter is. I don't have Tailwind up, right? No Tailwind. Is this a ever Sneasler swappage? Wait, what? What? What are we talking about? Oh, you know what it could be, Colossus? Wait, no, it's not. Oh wait, it can't. It can be Mega Stormy, actually. You know what it is? Wait. So first off, was Sun up, by the way? Do you remember if Sun was up? Because I think I know the reason why. Double protect for 2. We get the burn. I think just Flamethrower takes the Arcaldon out. I want to preserve Whimsicott here. Whimsicott Encore Valve provides so much pressure against his team. He has no Electroshot on his Arcaldon, or he can't really... Wait, can this be Mega Starmie Rain Dance? Don't tell me it is Mega Starmie Rain Dance, please. Good protect. What can Starmie really do here? Aqua Jet, yeah. Good swap to Basket Legion. I mean, like, the name of the game for me is I'm just gonna spam Flamethrower on this Arcaldon. I think this might be double Mega, and he's trying to figure out what Mega to run. But now I have such a big advantage, I just win this game in like 2 or 3 turns. I just need to click my buttons correctly. I just Flamethrower Last Respects and I just win the game. Because, okay, where is his Mega? I don't know. I don't know, man. It might be dual Mega. He's deciding what Pokemon to Mega. GG's. GG's. Ooh. That was a game. Wait, Colossus. Okay, I want to figure this out before I end stream first. So, you're max speed with an up in speed nature, right? Just to confirm. I will figure this out with you and then I'll end stream. Secondly, are you, do you know that Sun was up or no? Those are the two. Starmie, let's go! We got a Starmie! Those are the 2 questions I want to get from you first, before I, answer your question. Because those are 2 important contextual, ideas. By the way, yeah, we're done battling for today, by the way, but we'll have a longer stream tomorrow. I have 2 different teams I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run a most likely a Dragalge team, and I have a Trick Room team right here I want to try and post on my channel. We have the final Gambit on the Staraptor, which is huge, so I can lead like Staraptor plus Fervik or something like that. I think it's pretty cool. Should we meet the new lineup? Rank up. We're getting so rich from these missions. Oh my god, so much VP. Wait. 6 days remaining? Oh shit. Hey guys, let's do some gambling. I don't condone this in real life, but let's do some gambling. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, Colossus, I'll explain my thought process right now, Colossus. Hypothetically speaking, if Sun wasn't up, and if Sun was... Okay, yeah, nature boosted speed, I'm not sure about Sun. Okay, here's my answer to you, okay? Let's just say, okay, if Sun was up, it makes sense, right? If Sun was up, Venusaur has a chlorophyll ability, it doubles his speed, it makes sense, right? Because, yeah. So if Sun was up, yes, it makes sense. But if Sun wasn't up, that Venusaur typically runs same thing, max speed, nature boosted speed too. And Venusaur and Glade actually have the same base speed stat. So that means if you guys both run max speed on everything, nature, max speed, whatever, with no Sun, it's basically a 50-50 on who will move first. So those are the two explanations I have for you. If it's Sun, it's because Venusaur has the Chlorophyll ability, and Chlorophyll doubles Venusaur's speed in rain. If it's not Sun, it's because that Venusaur was also max speed, nature boosted speed, so it was a 50-50 coin flip basically, because you'll basically have the same speed stat. And another, yeah, those are the two options essentially, from what I've gathered, from what you told me basically. Guys, you know what's crazy? I have not got a shiny here at all. Do you want to shiny hunt a bit? I kind of want to find a shiny. I don't have a Slowbro, sure. Let's, what do you use for quick coupons? Like nothing else, basically, no? Has anyone got a shiny here? But Daydreamer. My mistake. I looked at Mega delayed speed on 3, so apparently it was a speed tie anyway. Yes. It was basically a coin flip 50-50, but that's all about. Yeah, I got you. It's all good, you know? We all have to start somewhere, you know? Yo, C Scott, I appreciate the follow on YouTube. All my shinies are in Pokemon. Same here. Oh, Vunicris is rare. No? Hey, if you need any other advice, Colossus, let me know. Let me know if you need any other advice. If you join the Discord server and if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer. What's my favorite Pokemon? I really like Mew and like Shaman, but I don't have commands. I don't really use Twitch that much. Hold on. I don't really use Twitch that much. Wait, did it work? Oh my god, what's up? But right, I've been really liking, what's it called? What's his name again? What's his face? Porygon a lot. Okay, perfect. Porygon is one of my favorite Pokemon because I placed really high in a regionals with it. My first regionals title arc. Hold it. That's me! Or Caledon the Anxious, I need this. But yeah, today, I'm gonna be ending stream today. I have a few things I do need to work on, but I will be live tomorrow, probably for a longer stream. Honestly, bro, like, I thought it was gonna be live for like an hour max, but like, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't know if you're still in chat. QZ, I'm pretty sure, who said he had work, right? No. Someone said they had work and they wanted me to stay on for longer, but I hope this is long enough for you. Or Apricot, it was Apricot. I hope it's long enough for you. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. I'll be live tomorrow around 7 PM EST. But I appreciate everyone watching. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.